guys, it's Brent once again, and I got a bunch of information for you. This time I'm going to do a series, four-part series on, I guess, Google Apps. And Google Apps, if you're not familiar with it, is an amazing set of application, a suite of applications that you can use for your business. It has all different sorts of things. Today I'm just going to talk about one of them. I'm going to talk about Gmail. But before I get started on that, I want to take just a second to say, if you're going to go to Google Apps, and there's a link in the footer here, if you're going to go sign up for Google Apps for your business, number one, I recommend it, but there's 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 different, I guess, programs that you can enroll in. The main one is called Premier, and that's going to end up costing you $50 a year per user. I don't recommend it just because $50 a year. I mean, there's another one. If you look to the side, there's one called Standard, which is totally free. It doesn't have all the perks of the Premier, but it has basically everything you need, and that's the one I use. So just make sure you understand when you go there, it is free. You just have to click on the Standard application. So Gmail for Business is great. It's got all sorts of things. It's got spam management, which is really great because it kind of gets intelligent as you go. So as emails are coming in that you don't want, you mark them as spam, and it kind of figures and learns. And you benefit from the rest of the world as well. It's browser-based, which means it's not like Outlook or some of these other applications, even Thunderbird or Mail app on Mac. Those are desktop applications. So what they do is they pull your email in, and it sits on your hard drive. Problem is what if you leave your hard drive behind, or you go out of town, or you want to get access to your email from another location? Sometimes it gets kind of hard. Gmail, totally browser-based. So you can pull up your email from any place you are on the planet as long as you got internet access. So that's a plus. It's got a Google. Okay, Google knows how to search. We all know this. It's cool that it has a Google search box right inside your email. So you can search through your email with a bunch of really cool advanced identifiers that can really help you pinpoint what you're looking for. So again, another big plus. These are things that I guess I use the most when I use them in our Google Apps account. Message threading is another great plus. Rather than having, I'm used to Outlook, old school, when you'd have an email that would come in, and then you would respond, and then another one would come in, and then somebody else would, and you'd have all these emails kind of all jumbled around in your inbox. Well, Google if it's got a like sender and a like subject, it groups them into one line item in your inbox, and it's a thread. So you click on it, it opens up the thread, and you can click on it again and open up individual messages. So that's a great plus. Threading. A lot of the applications are now doing the threading, but anyway, it's another cool feature that I like. Labels and folders. This one's a little bit complex. Gmail calls their folders labels, and it's really the same kind of thing, but the difference is it's kind of like tagging on the internet. When you can tag a message or label a message in multiple with multiple labels, and it shows up in multiple folders. So if you think of your labels as folders, you can place a message into multiple locations so you can find it later on. I know, it's kind of cool. Integrated chat is cool as well. The fact that you can actually chat with your coworkers and see their availability, or even other people that are connected through Gmail or Google Apps. You can chat with them right there inside the window, so that's a plus. Google Labs, I can't even say enough about this. Google Labs is the last thing I want to talk about, just because it's there's a whole bunch of developers out there that are building applications and plugins and bonuses that add on to the Gmail platform. So you can go to the Google Labs thing, and you can do things like add in multiple inboxes, or you can have multiple. You can tag things as they come in with filters. I don't know. There's a ton of different cool things that people have written that have gone into Google Labs, and they're available, and you can just plug them in. If you don't like them, you can pull them out. So number one recommendation from this podcast is get on Google Apps for your business. It'll save you a ton of time, and use Gmail for Business. It's really going to be a benefit to everything that you guys are doing. I hope you like the tip, and we'll see you next time. I'm Brent.